Okay, crazy attack. 371. Doing this again. Because I don't think they're getting my point. Which is fine. I mean, your map, you do it the way you want, but I'm just trying to help you out here by eliminating things that are unnecessary for or not intended. One, you need to add more lighting. Period. Just having the default, and I would get rid of it because of that flickering. It's something that it's a bug. It's not supposed to be that way. What most people do, if you don't have beam mod, where you can just delete it, just scoot it back out of the map, and you just leave it in a little box of its own. That way, it won't affect the map. But put strip lighting because you have zero lights in there. You have no lights in here. No light. You have literally. Let me. Yeah, I mean you literally have no lights anywhere. And yes, you can see due to the ambient light that's automatically done, but it doesn't look good, and it's harder for players to discern different surfaces. Which while this one is not that bad, seeing as how you have a lot of white surface, uh, you know, put some strip lights, like say, on the leading edges of those. But I would also just reduce it. Still, once again, if you just came in here and didn't realize, now I'm down in here, how do I get out? I can't. I'm stuck. This is a trapping hazard, and it's not where I'm trapped and I can go ahead and kill myself in some goo. If you put goo on either side or something like that, that'd be one thing. But this is just forcing the player to have to restart your map. Nobody wants to do that. That's all I'm saying. And then if you had light strips, you know, on the back here or at the top, either one, whatever, and you'll notice, and then say some at the top up here, and then at the surface of, like say, underneath or above or side by side on your portal surfaces that are your main ones. Even on the floor, a lot of people will use them for lighting, but as a runway to designate, hey, I mean, even though it's obvious that you want uh, gel to be used on here, which the funnel, which is another point of mine. When you have so many portal surfaces, you can do it far more than one way. So I mean, and still, let's see, like that. I mean, you can stop this because that's just a simple jump. You need to prevent it. I mean, unless you want somebody to break your map now, well, you know, that's breaking a map. I'm doing something that you didn't intend. You wanted me to jump it. You wanted me to get over here via the speed jump. So you need to prevent me from being able to get over here via portals. Uh, and then there's other ways you need to prevent, which I will show you, because right now I can get over here every way you have elements in this map. Okay, so the first way, which is what I did because that's the first thing I saw, which is the quickest way, is just to jump out. Okay, put some grating here, and don't just stick it out one. Put it out at least two, and have it come all the way down. I mean, you could stick it right here on this front edge, up until the side. So like the first two. That way, when you jump over here, you won't hit it, and you'll still be able to fire your portals to do your funnel work and all that. But you won't be able to jump out of it and land over here. That'll prevent that. But what it will not prevent, which I'll just go ahead and I don't want to. So you got portal surface there. Well, another way without the ramp. Let's say you fix that and I can't jump out of that portal anymore. Okay, done. You put the grate up. Now I can't jump out. I have to use the gel. Fine, I'll use the gel. Uh, One way is just to use the gel here, like so, and that'll be enough for me to bounce over there. Just in case I fail, I'll turn on guide mode. But I mean, literally just run. And yeah, I failed. But where am I? Crap. Okay, there I am. I fell out of nowhere. But that is completely makeable. Well, they're rather a little more difficult, but easily makeable. I know people that can bunny hop without the gel and just bunny hop over there, which I can't do that, but other people can. Okay, now another way would be this. Okay, there, using your speed gel, but using oh, now you got a oops. Now you got a runway, and that gets you over a whole lot easier than using that. So there's that method. Now how do you prevent that? Get rid of the portal surfaces, too many of them. So if you got rid of all of the floor portal surfaces, and only left a strip, and only a short enough strip, but a strip that you can't put portals on either. Like literally the whole floor should pretty much not have portals on it, because you can put it wherever you want. And that'll force the person to use your funnel. So if you have no floor surfaces other than the one for that and the other one's over there, then you can do this number and drop it on the non-portable floor, and that way you can't do what I just did. And with the ramp being there, you'll have to use it, and that also prevents you from the gel. The other way is being able to fire a portal there and simply just doing that, skipping all the other ways I just did it. So I did it by jumping out of there. You can do it by jumping past the edge with the gel. You can do it by using that gel combination. You can do it by simply just portaling over here. As well as, of course, your way by just using speed gel on the ramp. So, I mean, how many ways do you want somebody to do your map? That's the question. I mean, if you have that many ways to do it, essentially you're basically you might as well just stick the exit right in front of the entrance, and with it wide open, because you're not giving anybody anything that they go, I can't do that, I can't do that. You have to give them something that they have to think about. This, nothing to think about either, but because you got to bounce up. But yeah, just eliminate the trapping situation. Like I said, you could put, being so far down, you could put a faith plate on the very bottom, because you're not necessarily going to get trapped. Worst case, you can always go down, you can't go up, so put a faith plate on the bottom and aim it at the ceiling, and keep it wide, because when you got that little line where you aim it, put your target right above on the ceiling and keep it out that way. Otherwise you'll hit the front of this and it's a little bit harder. But anyway, that's just an idea. And like I said, see how this comes out. So that's the slower method, but even so, even if you want to do that, but with the funnel, I mean, there's no reason to have to do all the way over there and then switch, to that, because it's okay. You got it. Now you got to do the same thing over and over and over again. Like when I watched you in your video, you don't need as much as you put. See right there, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough. And if I did some air strafing, I could bounce from there all the way to the top. But at least this, I guess, maybe you change. I don't know if you changed this or not, but yeah, see, you only pick up that much if you made this to a heavy flow. Then you could just do this twice, no problem, and you wouldn't have to worry about it. And you don't, and like you were struggling because you kept hitting gel on the front of the wall. Put glass across the front of the wall so other people don't have that issue. And see how it's just dark even though you got the glare. You can't even see the button color. That's when you know you need lights. I mean, that's all I'm saying. And that's what you're wanting to do, but yeah. That's, to me, that's just a better way to do it. It's less frustrating for the player, and it's a little more clear. So, yeah, all of this being portal surfaces makes no difference because that's just going to death. So nothing wrong with that. And you do have of course, the cleansing gel, which is fine, which is a necessity on this one. Bring it back. Oh, and there's another way. I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself with all this, but okay, so after all the gel ways to get in over there, the portaling ways to get over there, the jumping, the yada yada yada, you also forgot that you have a funnel with portals, and I can just funnel my way over. So I mean, I can use one gel, I can use just that gel, I can use just that gel, I could use both gels, I can use no gels, I can use the funnel, I mean, this is what I'm trying to help you understand, is that you can't want somebody to be able to just come in and do it any which way they want to do it. That, one, it's no challenge. Two, they have no idea what you intend other than, okay, I see that. I know you want me to use the gels because you have gels. How do you want me to use them? What order do you want me to use them? How do you want me to use the funnel with the gels? You want me to do like doing over here and cheating them in and, then POW and doing all that? The standard method would be to do that, and that way you got gel coming out and you only got one shot to fire, but gel flow isn't heavy enough. You either do gel bombs or just a heavy gel flow, or at least a normal gel flow, or medium, or whatever it is. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers the majority of the ways to get over there. I mean, there are actually more ways you can fling over, seeing as how you have an angle panel and a funnel. That just helps you have the height easier. You enter. I'm not even going to do it because this is going to go too far. Nah, but there you go. See how I just flung from there to there. I could do the same exact thing, but going from there to the other side. So that's yet another way to do it. And how did I do that? By entering into the portal at an angle. So when you're flying across, when you enter into your portal, going that way, I'll just line these up. So if I go into the portal this way, and I enter in, I want to come out of this portal the same direction, but going up, and I will come out this way. So if I was flinging in the air, if I leave this, I'll just do it just for example, see if I can. If I leave that pointed that way, because the top of the portals are both here. If I were to fling, which is the kind of fling I'm talking about, I would just have to reshoot my portals while I was mid-air so that that one is facing that way. But Basically, I would be flinging out. I'll just try. I'll just try to do it. I'm kind of sucky at this, but so you're in your say you're in your funnel. Then you come out, fire. Whoops, yeah. God, I hate speed, Joe. When it comes to getting out of a portal, refire a portal. Dummy. Okay, let's do it. I need to practice my get my game going better here. Back, and I should be facing forward. That was stupito. But I can leave that pointing there. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, because all I have to do. Yeah, I'm an idiot. See, here's where I'm messing up. I leave it pointed that way, which is the way I want it, and now I just fall through and don't have to report on anything. There you go. Boom. Yeah, I was overcomplicating that. I tend to do that. But anyway, so there's yet another way to get over there. So yeah, make everything on this side 0 portals, and that way you can't do that as well. Grab the cube and just walk in. Which anybody who does that knows that they are that they're cheating, and that's a BS thing to do. Unless you're just trying to show somebody that like I'm doing, that you can do that, because a lot of people still don't know that you can do stuff like that. Same thing happens on the wall. If you shoot towards the right side of the portal, it'll go to the right. If you shoot towards the left side, it'll go to the left. So whatever side you shoot it on, it'll bump it over, because you can't have a portal on top of a portal. That's why that works that way. But yeah, if you put one light strip, can help block it. If you want it portal surfaces on both sides, say for looks. But 2 light strips, because you can still portal bump, because 1 light strip is from this spot to that spot, 1/4, or 32 out of 128. So it'll actually portal bump over, see, kind of like that was a light strip. It can portal bump over far enough, and the fizzler helps with that. So like there's a little too far. So if you had 2 light strips, 1 on each side, you wouldn't be able to portal pump that. And of course, you can also do it on ceilings and on walls as well, obviously. You just can't do it on a fizzler that's going horizontal. You can't portal bump from high to low, only left and right. So from here to here, vice versa, left to right. Trying to think of anything else I can give you just for this map alone. As far as this, let's say how if you want to put the gel in like this, well then instead of having it on the wall where you can use the funnel just to ride the funnel all the way over, either A, just have it on the back, because you can't obviously take the funnel over that way. You still get the exact same effect, and you see it's going in pretty much a little further, but about the same as that. I mean, or put it directly above on the ceiling, as long as that's not going to mess up anything else, which in this case it wouldn't. So either on the ceiling or on either wall, either side, just not on that side. And of course, if you're when it's high enough, you can do it from the floor, but like I said, I don't recommend having 4 portals in this scenario, like none on this side. And when you have none on this side would be fine to have all the portal surfaces. That can maybe make the player feel like they could do something, but they can't, other than, and then you go, well, how do you get the cube in? No problem. You got plenty of surfaces. I mean, if the floor wasn't there, you can just set it right by that wall thing, and it'll look, I'll just put that here, like this was your cube, and you're in here on the button. Then you fire one there, and then there you go. So you don't need four surfers for that. What else? Anyway, I guess that's probably the majority of things to cover. But the last biggest thing is really this, making somebody do that, because even watching you do it's kind of funny, to be honest, but because you kept hitting off the front. But if you just insist upon having this many places to jump up, that's fine. But I would recommend, like I said, putting glass across the front so that you won't bounce off when you're jumping up like you were. The only time glass does not help is if it's on the floor or something, and the gel will go through the glass and be on the wall behind the glass, and if you jump on it, it won't do anything. But if you dropped off, like say a couple blocks high, it'll still bounce through the glass. It'll be aware of stuff like that. But yeah, lighting, take away portal surfaces until you can't do anything but what your intended method is. And other than that, yeah, trapping situations, which there's only that one. Other than that, great there. I mean, I could redo this map for you and you can see what I'm talking about, but that won't help you any more than what I'm saying. So, anyway, I know Knock's gonna play it. Maybe he'll point you in a different direction. I don't know. But anyway, I hope this helped. If not, maybe you learned something about something. I don't know. Anyway, cheers. Peace out.